Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are actually going to get started on today's video of earth signs, water signs, fire signs, and air signs. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to look for we're going to do for oracle. Basically, it means that if anything is possible for you, we are going to see who's communicating, who's not, and we're going to get that started. So if you have any questions, any comments, you can, or even if you have a question before we start the video, before I start to do the oracle cards, you can actually say hi or good morning or good day or whatever it is, because I'm doing this just to do it. So basically, I am going live, so hopefully everyone will be liking it. It's gonna be a long video, so basically it's gonna be good, and enjoy. And this is how it's gonna be. So if your zodiac sign comes up, then we're going to get started. All right, here we go. Tell me, Spirit, what is any kinds of zodiacs will be in for here today? Who's communicating? Who's not communicating? Alright, so we're going to start it. And happy Monday to you all. We're going to do this first, and then we're going to do the other ones later. So, here we go. So you have the Magician. You have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have the Four of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay, so we only have 4 upright, 1 reversed. That's not bad though. This is including, we have fire signs and earth signs. Welcome to the table. Welcome, welcome. Good day to you. All right, so if your name comes up, or your earth sign and your fire sign. Earth signs, we have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And fire signs, we have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. That is 6 zodiac signs in this picture. Welcome. Anyway, so the point being is that you guys are in the Magician, and the Magician is basically between heaven and earth. Okay, that's what this card means. Okay, you have to use your intuition. You're trying to have it as appealing to you. You're trying to do it all good. Basically, the King of Pentacles is actually, you're making money. That's great. That's obviously it is. And there's a priority of where we can look at things in a different way, right? And this is how it is. So if we look at, let's say, the Moon card, the Moon is connect with your intuition, subconscious mind. You're experiencing the subtle forces of nature, especially the lunar cycles. Allow yourself to flow with these energies. Yeah. So flow yourself with these energies. You're doing the top of the energies. Okay. You're at the top, and you're at the top of the mountain. Okay. Mountain is like a priority, right? You if you are a hiker, listen to this. If you're hiking, you said, okay, we're going to get up that mountain. So basically, you're using your intuition. You're trying to get up that mountain. And the longer the mountain is, the bigger it gets, right? But you have to know about the inner layers of where you're walking through the trail. You're trying to get through from the bottom to the top, right? And it's when you decide of getting to the top, you're going to have a good scenery. You're going to take a picture, right? And a picture is like a priority, right? It's a picture of priorityness, because you can use it as a deflection. You're trying to absorb your own opportunities, saying, how can I get there? How can I imposing this, right? And it's not just me doing these cards, right? Of the Zodiac sign cards and everything else. I'm going to use the energy oracle cards next after this. But the thing is like you can understand that you cannot manifest, but you could do it as you can, right? When I look at the Magician, the King of Pentacles, and the Moon, you're actually all set. You actually are set, right? And you're making good progress. Okay, you're trying to identify of making things right. And when you put those into perspectives, you think, okay, I can do this. Okay, I can do that, right? But imposing that is like you can have in what your opportunity advises you. You know, it's like take a leap of faith. Okay, God created us in different ways. Yes, He does. But you know what? If we use our intuition, we can get there from different kinds of portals in our own minds, like our own consciousness, right? That's what it is. Earth signs and fire signs. You need to stay ground where you can move things along, right? Because when you are making a communication, you're going to communicate very well, right? Now, I know that the cards doesn't say communication in here yet, but that indicates that your reading already came up, right? It already did, because when you decide of knowing that you can be expected by your ancestors, your guardian angels, the creator of God, whatever it is, you decide. You decide to put uh, that in direction of looking things in that perspective way, right? Um, you can teach yourself one another, right? You can try to have some personal interaction, right? It's like me talking to a camera, right? I'm talking to my camera because I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to my viewers, right? Who are paying attention. When you decide of looking at it as a bigger picture, you can do that, right? That's why I'm doing this as a priority, okay? Which means that I'm doing this to guide you, right? You know how I say about my other videos, and I said that I'm like a GPS system and telling you which direction to go, saying, no, turn left, no, you're going the wrong way. Make a U-turn, make a U-turn, make a U-turn, you know? And when you look at it in the other way, you're turning right instead of going left, right? But that's why this reading is very good. Okay, fire signs and earth signs. You can do better. You can actually do better. Now the thing is that while I am going to do the oracle reading, um, First, I'm going to take my tip. A good cup of joe means good cup of coffee. Anyway, the point being is that we're going to look at the energy that we're going to look at today. And we're going to look at the Queen of Pentacles that is reversed in this picture. Let's see, you only can see my face, so. It says, you need to strike a balance between your work and family commitments so that you're not over-investing in one or the other. Ground yourselves, come back to what is truly important and honor that. Yeah, so basically if you need to strike balance, you need to strike a balance between your work and family commitments so that you are not over investing in one or the other. Yeah, so when I said it, I'm going to give you an example so you can understand this. When I said about me talking to myself on the camera, it doesn't mean that I'm just ignoring all my viewers. Okay, what I'm teaching is that I'm teaching my viewers, right, so they can love spirited Alex more and more and more and more. And that's the surprising theory, because in my mind, the Queen of Pentacles reversed means I don't like it, which means it's like almost like a negative vibe. But when you think about it, it's not, right? It's not. So when you decide of having it as a point of view, you look at it as a point of view, right? It's like me wearing my mustache, right? That's a point of view, right? When I was young, I don't even have a mustache. I don't even know it. But when you get older, you expand your own realization. You're trying to get there, right? It's like walking up that mountain, right? You go from the bottom to the top, right? The point being is about my example. That's actually my example, okay? To tell you the truth, because when I began to talk and talk and talk, I'm usually teaching myself, but I'm actually teaching my viewers at the same time. So it's actually unlike multitasking at the same time, right? So when I look at the Queen of Pentacles, is like I'm actually realizing that there's family commitments, there's work, there's different kinds of things that are going on, right? And so that's what it is, right? But just remember, God can help you in so many ways, earth signs and fire signs. That's why I'm starting this reading for you. It's not over yet because I'm doing another oracle card reading for you. So you're not. That's why this reading is going to be a little bit longer than I expected. All right. What's the opposite of the Queen of Pentacles? That's kind of the oracle reading for earth signs and fire signs that are imposing to this reading. So we have the thinking man as, nice card, eh? Yeah, the thinking man. The thinking man is basically what it is it says in the book. Let me read. And yes, I'll go by your guys' readings as well. So, you gals as ladies and guys as men. Anyway, yeah. Just give me 1 second. Just trying to read this book. Male of the wisdom or understanding. Not male as when you pick up the mail, no. Funny joke there. It says, this card shows a man standing before an archway, using a crystal in his hand. He's a thoughtful, reflective man, representing the gentle presence of a teacher. In your life now, or about to arrive soon, this person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction. Or maybe there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuits. The card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to great strides in personal or professional growth. This man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps just a new male friend. But be on the lookout for this guy in the physical world. Be open to his information. Learn what you can. A new discipline, technique, course of study, or healing practice could change your life forever. Okay, earth signs and fire signs, this involves you. You're the thinking man. So you need to be on the ball to have the right equipment of paying a good attention. That's what this card means. Okay, it involves a good standpoint, right? And this is what it is. So you know what? If you are communicating very well, good on you, right? Nothing can resist the fire signs and earth signs. But that's how we are doing you first. And that's where the cards are going to go. So we don't know who's going to come up next. So be prepared about your next zodiac sign coming up. All right. Thank you for that update for earth signs and fire signs. All right. Anything that represents, I don't know, air. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Even what's happening in the cards. So the Nine of Wands is reversed. The Empress is reversed. The Ten of Wands is reversed. Ooh. The Seven of Wands is reversed. Ouch. Nice. The Ten of Swords is upright. And the Page of Wands is reversed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reverse cards and 1 upright. Oh, goodness me. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so this is air signs. This is swords. The Ten of Swords Yeah, let's see what the Ten of Swords shows you. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. The Ten of Swords is you're experiencing a dramatic or sudden ending that is tearing you apart. But on the other side, this ending is creating the space for new opportunities to emerge. Yeah, so basically in that standpoint, sudden ending that is tearing you apart. What what in God's name is actually tearing you apart, air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What's happening? What's happening? Are you guys are on the ball? Are you guys are losing the ball in your guys' own court? That's a good question to me to ask all of you. There is something behind this of the here I'm going to show you the Page of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Nine of Wands is reversed as well. So let me see what you have that is in this picture, right here. Look at all those reverse cards. Is there something that is extraordinary in this picture with only this card here? Yeah, you do see it, don't you? Yeah, you do. See, it reminds me that there's something is going on in this picture. But this card is saying, like, tearing you apart. Why is that? And why you have this in your own picture? Looking at it this end. You know, it doesn't work out. Okay, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, this involves all three of you. There's something is just extraordinary in this picture. Okay, I'm trying to believe it, and I'm trying to not see it, but I do see it. You're trying to believe me, because you're trying to play tricks on unspirited Alex. Okay, don't play tricks, right? Don't tear yourself apart. Your emotions can get to you. Don't let that happen. Okay. But in this picture, you're trying to see it in a different way. Okay. Try to see it in a different way. Okay. There's extraordinary times when you say, okay, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. You know, when I say about me teaching you something, I am actually teaching you something. But when you don't hear me as, let's say for example, and you missed every single video and you missed everything, then it's like, I'm not the one who's actually directing you which direction to take. You're actually going into a different direction that you don't know where you are going. Okay, that's the reason for it. Because you know why? It involves a beautiful situation here. Because you know, when you just figure out something, you are figuring out something. But imposing that, okay, imposing it. You know, it's like posing a picture. Posing a picture is like you're going to take a picture. But when you don't take a picture, or when you're taking a picture, you know how the first picture is like blurry, and it's blurred, and then you just wanted to take another picture and see if that was good, and it's still blurry. Put your thumb not by the camera, okay? Which means that you can just take an actual clear picture. Don't think of it as a strategy way of saying, I don't know, I'm not going to do this anymore. It's your intention, not mine, okay? Because when I look at the Ten of Swords, it's saying to me, saying that there's something going on between the air signs, completely, okay, completely. See how my body has changed like this? This is like I'm closed off, right? That's the difference. But when I do this, it's like I'm open wide, right? You have to see it. You have to believe in your own picture. You have to understand, saying, okay, I can do this. Then you can do it. Because when you want to communicate, you need to communicate better, right? As I say more than I do, right? If you do more, then you can do it. You know, times are changing these days. It's a time lapse. When you have a time lapse, you keep timing yourself to get from the start and the finish. Okay? Like a race course. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. When you come in 8th place, you come in 1st place. It doesn't matter how you are failing at, okay? Take it as a leap of faith. Be into that extraordinary, beautiful perfection, like a medal. And you see the bigger picture. But, you know, in the case of reality, there is a will and there's a way. That's an old saying there. The will part is that you're trying to converse. You're trying to do things at once. Don't try to do that. Okay? When you decide of knowing to be expected, do it. Do it as you can. Because motivation will drive you down, right? Now, I don't know if you are actually communicating very well. I don't really know, because the cards didn't say that. You have to believe that you can do it, okay? If you can't do it on your own, the best way is that you need help, okay? Help is like a priority. I'm like helping you. I teach you something. Now you have to teach me. Right? There's a possibility theory. There is a possibility theory. Because when you decide of having this as a good reputation, you need to stay welcome. You're gonna say, okay, I'm having a nice day today. No one should not bother me. And that's good, right? But just remember, everyone has a stamina as your immune system is better, right? When you have a good mentor, they're actually helping you, right? Like a EA, like as a education assistant, right? They will help you, right? I'm like being like that only on my YouTube channel. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm helping all my viewers out from their negative energies into their positive energies. Because when I decide of doing live videos as my YouTube experience, I'm doing it as a free entertainment. I'm actually entertaining my viewers. That's what it is. It's good to look at that in a different way. Okay? And that's what I normally do. So you just have to believe in order to not believe. That's why I need more viewers than having 2. I need more, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20 odd, right? And that's why I'm trying to do these videos, so I can be more better, more cooler, more, I don't know, famous. I don't really know. But that's what it is, right? So you know what, air signs, this is still you. It's still you. So that's why I'm going a bit slow today. Why? Because I might as well. I'm trying to make it more longer than more shorter. It's like my hair. Alright. Alright, tell me, Spirit, what's the opposite of the Ten of Swords of air signs in my oracle reading I'm going to do. Oh, for heaven's sakes. The second chakra in the Archangel Ariel for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful picture, right? Yes. Let me read it to you so you can understand how it is. Okay. Let me try to get through the reading as I expected. Well, let's see, number 36 on it, so let me try to see. 114 is the number. It says intimacy and creativity. It says, this is the upright, it says, the second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy, promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression, new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself. Be ready to receive the affection. Camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. So which means that when you have the resonant souls around you, they're letting you know, okay, basically that's what this card means, okay? Because they want you to have creative ability, okay? Because when you have that, it means that you need to decide of like your guardian angels will help you the long way, right? They will help you, they will guide you, they will do that. But the more that I can see the bigger picture, the better, right? I'm actually seeing the small picture, because when the Ten of Swords comes up, it means air signs. Completely it is, okay? But it involves not, well, it is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Yes, it is. But it can involve Gemini or Libra, right? It could involve Aquarius at the same time, right? But when you believe in this lovely angel over here, you have to understand that, right? The angels will guide you in different ways. They will say, hello, welcome, please follow me. Yes, right? That's what it is. Because, you know, when I look at positivity, I'm actually looking at positivity. No sweat to that. Because, you know, positivity will guide you in that way, right? That's why this is more enthusiastic. That's a good word to say. Because you can actually create and create and create and create, because you can do it. You can do it, 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 right? If you can't, nobody says that you can't. You will, or you could, or you would. But really, when you're saying can't, yeah. Let's not get down that way. Let's not get down that road. But you know what? When you have the angel with you, air signs, this is completely you. You can follow the Archangel Ariel, and she will help you. She will guide you through your next step. Because after all, we are on this world because God put us here. And that's why we believe in Him, right? So remember, just remember how it is. Because nothing can be irresistible. But you can do that, okay? And if you want to know what that word means, you can look it up on the internet, okay? I'm not going to look it up because it's, yeah. So that was for you, okay? That will be for you. So anything else that will be good. Right? Who's next on my list? Anything that represents, I don't know, water signs, Earth signs, whole mix match. Let's see. One more shuffle. I'll do one more time. It kind of is not my... Yeah, see, it's, yeah, it's a little bit sloppy. Yeah, I'll do one more. What the heck? Alright, let's see what we have in this picture here. We have the King of Cups that's reversed. The Eight of Cups is upright. Page of Swords is upright. Interesting. The Two of Pentacles is upright. Strength is upright. And the Queen and the Page of Pentacles is upright. So here we go. Welcome to the table again. So we have water signs, earth signs, air signs. That is actually 9 zodiac signs. And one reverse card. That would be the King of Cups reverse. So we're going to look at that too. So the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the water signs of the cups. So if your zodiac sign is cold, stay tuned for this. So we have earth signs. We have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There's actually 9 zodiac signs. So 5 plus 4 is 9. So we have 9 zodiac signs. Welcome to this table. Welcome. So the only thing that I can be imposing is, as a beautiful picture here, the King of Cups is reversed. And let me look at that card, shall we? Your emotions are distracting from your ability to make rational decisions. You may be emotionally manipulative. Get a grip and return to your inner power and unconditional love. So basically it means your emotions are distracting from your ability to make rational decisions. Yeah. So basically, you know what? Everyone should not see this card, but you will. You already did. Which that means that if everyone is actually imposing that they are they are actually are into a negative zone where, oh, I can't handle my emotions, oh, I'm going to do this, oh, I'm going to do that, blah, blah, blah. If you have all that, stick to being positive. Earth signs, air signs, water signs. You need to create yourself a balance. You need to create yourself that. The Page of Swords, you know what that means. You're actually maybe talking. I think that would be it. Let me see if that would be the Page of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to read that just in case. Well, basically it means you're inspired to start a new financial career opportunity and seek the plans to grow and manifest your goals. you're ready to up level your skills and learn something new. Yeah, so basically if you're learning something new, you are. But when I look at the Eight of Cups here, it's like you're actually traveling. I don't know why, but let me just read again about the Eight of Cups here. It is time to walk away from a disappointment, situation, or relationship. You want it to work, but alas, it hasn't. The only option is to move on with your life. You know, I'm actually stunned at this picture here. I have no idea why, but you know what? You have strength. Okay, you have strength. You have the Two of Pentacles is your balance, and you're actually learning a new skill. But when you have you're saying you need to, hey, look, I gotta walk away. I don't need this. It's like you're actually walking away from it. You know, 9 zodiac signs, air signs, earth signs, water signs. You need to get your head out of the sand. Okay? Because I'm laughing at that. Because when you are digging yourself in, there's no treasure there. There's no treasure. Oh God. Oh my God. I'm laughing at myself. Oh my God. Hopefully you were laughing too. But my golly, like, just triminently, you need to understand that faith can give you a good picture here. Okay? Realize that. But when I said that away, yeah, you're digging. There's nothing there. There's no treasure. You're actually probably digging water, like water, like water. Like you're digging and there's water. Okay? Like, hello? Yeah. I don't know what I can say to this to the zodiac signs, okay? 9 zodiac signs in this picture. Like I just can't believe it. I just can't. How can that be possible? How? You know? Don't try to figure this out, but you are. Right? Because you know what? If you keep digging, there's nowhere to go. There's no way to go. There's nothing. Okay? Absolutely. And I'm just looking at this reading. Okay? And it's not only that. Air signs, water signs, and earth signs. This is still your reading still. But let me do the oracle cards and see what they say for you. Tell me something for the 9 zodiac signs. That is the air, water, and earth. Tell me something that they need to know. You would have the Archangel Ariel, but I'm gonna do just a different shuffle. Okay, you would do that, but I already read that card to you, so I'm trying to find a different card for you. I'm going to split this. Third chakra is Archangel Chameleon. Nice picture, eh? Beautiful picture. Has a beautiful picture. Let me read it. Right, so that would be card 37. Let me read it. First, I have to just go through. Alright, it says third chakra, Archangel Chameleon. Emotions of desire, life force, energy. It says for the upright, it says, the powerful Archangel Chameleon is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra and the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present, or soon to be on its way. This is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resistance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. So basically, this angel is showing you the right direction. Okay, it is, because when I see it, okay, when I believe it, I believe, okay, and believing is like almost like seeing. You know how you watch a movie that is like the Polar Express, and the kid is saying to the guy, "Do you believe in ghosts?" And the guy says, "Welcome to the North Pole," or something like that. And then he said, "Seeing is believing." That's what it is. Emotions of desire is the life force energy. Okay? That's not what that's yeah. So you have to decide of knowing what your emotions will be, right? There is a life passage. There is a life source. There's a life force at the same time. Okay? you need to have a national response, and that's what it is. Okay, earth signs, air signs, and water signs. You need to be formative. I don't know if that means a good word, but I don't know what it means. But the thing is, you have to understand about that, right? Because when you decide of knowing to be expected, you know that you can do, right? If you ask me that question during today, you would say, what is knowing to be expected? The thing is that knowing to be expected is that when you have all these challenges, like obstacles, and you're going through, and there's an obstacle, there's another obstacle, there's all that. It's like you're going through a maze, start, middle, and end. You actually are at the middle, but where's the end, right? Where's the end? So, you have to understand that when you decide of knowing and understanding of who you actually are, you are doing that. You need to have self-respect, self-love, right? And discipline. That's what it is, right? Because when you have emotions, even bad ones or good ones, you have a right balance. Okay? Let's pretend that we are looking at the Two of Pentacles. You have the right balance. If they are balancing like this, as my hands, they're balancing. When they are not, and this is going up and this is going down, it's not balanced, right? But when they are between, that's balanced, right? Yes, it is. So you have to balance it. If you don't balance it, your emotions can flip, which means that in my indication, that when my emotions switch, it means if I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling giddy, I'm feeling happy, and I do. But when I feel, let's say, angry, sad, mad, depressed, stressed, all of these emotions, it's random, right? Random. There is abbreviation, and there's a symbol, there's a symbol word, ERR. If you don't know what that means, let me explain. ERR stands for emotional roulette. I'm gonna say router, like a roundabout. Let's do that. So emotional roulette router. Okay, the ERR. You have to understand that when you have the ERR, emotional, and then router, yeah. The thing is that you can understand that you can have different kinds of directions in place. Okay, it is because when you have that, you're going into a good direction. Need it, right? Do what I say more, right? Do more, right? Because you know what? When you believe, and when you be in character, and when you decide of knowing your emotions, do that. Okay, do that. Because when we look at the other ones that are saying, let's say the Page of Swords, for example, it says that you're learning a new skill. This is like actually a learning new skill. Okay. Personally, is that when you have motivation, dedication, and experience, you're doing well, right? You're doing well. But when you decide of having the ERR, the emotional roulette router, you are doing that. A router is like almost like a root. Take the R out at the end of router, cross it out, and put root. Emotional roulette route, right? Which route are you going? Left, right, left, south, west, north, east, all those things, right? So, you have to identify of where you're going in life. For me, about my interpretation of doing it, right? I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing it as what I need to expect it, right? But that's why I'm doing these videos, because I need to know that I'm doing well. I'm doing well, right? When you're doing well, you're doing awesome. You're doing the right thing. You're doing great. All right. That's what it is. That's why this angel is going to help you. So you know what, earth signs, air signs, and water signs, do your part. Don't tear yourself apart and say, I can't do this. No, do what you can. And do what you need to be faithful of honor God. Show your respect to Him. Show your honor. Show your appreciation. And knowing to understand that you can believe. You can do your best, because the best thing is that you can imagine that you have angels on your side, and you have God that will show you different directions, different paths. Do that, because you can do it, right? So knowing about that, thank you. Okay, and that was your reading. One last reading. We're going to do one last reading. Tell me something for the last reading. One more shuffle. The Eight of Wands is reversed. Queen of Pentacles is reversed. The Six of Swords is reversed. Ooh. The Seven of Swords is upright. Two of Swords is upright. And the Chariot is reversed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 reversed, and 2 are upright. And the Seven of Swords is air signs: Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Welcome to the table again. So you have the Two of Swords that I can see is, well, which direction are you going? Okay, that's the first clue. Basically, when you decide about that, knowing to be expected, right? You are exactly knowing how to do that. Okay. When I see the Seven of Swords, let me do that. You cannot do everything at once. You must prioritize what is important to you, even if it means letting others down. You may need to put yourself first to get what you want. Yeah. So basically, when it says you cannot do everything at once, okay, you know how I decide about saying you can't? Okay. You know how you have you can't and then you want? You can't means you can't take it anymore. You can't take other people's BS. Okay? You don't want to do that. Okay? But you're trying to have it as a good direction. You're trying to have a good direction. Okay? When I'm trying to see it is that I'm trying to believe you. I do. Okay? The point being is that when I look at the Seven of Swords, it says that you cannot do everything at once. But how can that be possible? You have two hands and you can do everything. Just take it step by step, day by day, week by week, or month by month, or year by year. Right? Take it as that. Take it as it resonates to you, right? And it is. Because when I look at the Six of Swords that is reversed, let me look at that. Let me read it to you. This Six of Swords reversed, it says, you're resisting change. Seek what is familiar, even though it's not in your best interest. This change may not have been your choice either. Go within, reaffirm to yourself why you need to make this transition. Yeah, you need to set yourself as a priority. Prioritization. That's a long word to say, but that's what it is. You need to understand that you can see exactly what I'm saying to you. Okay? You need to understand that when you cannot take it anymore as your friends or your families or whatever it is, you don't want to have bad vibes, which means bad emotions. Okay? Because when I look at the Two of Swords, okay, the Two of Swords is like knowing what your direction is. Let's say, for example, you're at a stop sign. You know, are you going to turn right? Or are you going to turn left? Right? So you have to agree. You have to agree, and you don't want to disagree. Because when I see the Eight of Wands reversed, let me look at that card. You may be resisting change, trying to stop the flow of energy and movement. This will only make things harder. So let go, be in the flow. If you have been feeling stuck, do things differently. New routines, location, activities. Get the energy moving again. Yeah. So if you're feeling stuck, do things differently. That's what it is. That's what it is. Balancing can improve yourself because when I look at the Two of Swords, it reminds me of the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is like balancing, right? But when you have the Two of Swords, you don't know exactly which direction you are heading. Like, when you are expected to know what is right and what is wrong, do as you normally wouldn't do. Which means you need to figure things out. If you have good different rhythms or different routines or different locations or activities, do them. Because in my representation, that when I decide to do things differently, I am. I have to choose in what I do. Maybe professional, maybe not. That's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. Anyway, the point being is that you can do what's right for you, air signs. Completely. Completely. So basically, when I'm looking at the Two of Swords, that is reversed here, this is what's going to be for the air signs, this, because this is actually the last bit of the part of the video. So tell me oracle cards, which of this exactly it is. Ooh, the hostilities. This is for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Alright. So let me go ahead and read. Let me try to find it first. Is that alright, it says this card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes upright, it reveals the situation where hostilities toward you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional. With someone in your environment, being explicitly critical, demanding, or hurtful in a work or social situation. There may be backstabbing or out and out slander going on. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent, more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time. But whether this is new or old energy, now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself, now and always. So basically air signs, if someone is hurting you, as as the air signs are actually maybe, you have to understand that it's almost like you're getting ready for war. You're getting ready for battle. Because you know how I said, oh, I can't do this anymore. I just can't. Can't means you cannot, right? You cannot do something. But in order to resist it is that you're trying to have all these extraordinary things and saying, I can't do it. Which means, in my theory, that you can do whatever you needed to do. That's what it is. That's what it is, because in my prioritization, long word to say, you can do better, you can do right, you can know it to be expected by God, by faithful, by everything else. You just need to honor that you can be wise. You cannot do everything at once. That's what the book is telling me. But you know what? When I look at the Two of Swords, you don't know exactly which direction you're heading. You're into a fog. Okay, you know how you're driving and then you see the fog. And fog is invisible and you're trying to see the road and it's going and going and going and going until the sun rises up and then there's no fog after that. That's what it is. Because when somebody is commanding you, when somebody is hostile to you, if somebody's being rude or being mean or anything like that, that is your security of your alert signal. It's saying, that's what it is. Because you know what? You don't want that BS situation. You don't want that. You need to have a setting goal. New emotions, new routines, new locations, new activities. You do it. But in that your mind here, think of it as like a jigsaw puzzle. You open the box, you know that you can do something, that you can do, the puzzle pieces, you know exactly what you're going to do. And then when you're done, you say, oh my God, that's a good picture. That's awesome. That's what it is. But you know what? You are not finding the right pieces. You're finding the wrong ones. You're trying to pick which fits, and that's not fitting well. You have to understand that there is a right solution for everything. Find the right solution. Find it. Don't resist it and think, I can't do this anymore. I want to get out. Okay, do that. But don't put others into that perspective way. Think about the other signs that I did before. Okay? Not just this video, but other ones, like the Aries and Gemini. Let's go back to that. Okay? They were in the wrong situation. They were imposing that they would be doing a chessboard. They're in chess. They're playing chess. When you do that, you actually are stuck in a position where you can't go anywhere. Let's say, for example, I was using the king. Let's say the person was using the queen. Well, I am going to be in heck, which means saying, ay caramba. You know, don't put yourself in that way, in that bad position. Because you know what? Air signs, when I go back to you, that's what you need to do. You don't know exactly which direction. Like, when I discover of how I'm doing this reading is perfectly matching up. Think of it as a good way of knowing and understanding of who you are doing, like who are you dealing with? You know? Because you know why? When I go back into that setting of the Aries and Gemini situation, that is bad. You know why? Because the person who is Gemini, let's say for example, is being mean to Aries. Aries is saying to Gemini, back off, leave me alone. Which means Gemini would say, come here, let me talk to you, come here. That's what the chess is, where when you're playing chess, you know exactly which position you are doing. That's what it is. It's like a chessboard. Think of it as a chessboard. It's a big chessboard, a huge chessboard. Okay, now think about all the pawns. You're doing that. You're thinking about all the bishops, all the towers, everything else, right? You have that. When it gets down to the last end of the queen and the king, your opponent will have the queen. You are actually using the king. Once when you have that, you can be in hooped, which means checkmate, I'm done. That's what it is, right? And then your opponent will be the winner. So the thing is, you have to understand that when you do something, you are ordering to do it, right? It doesn't mean to say, oh my God, I did something wrong. Oh my God, I did this. Oh my God, I did that. When you think of knowing to expect it, you are knowing to expect it. Okay, earth signs, that's what it is. I already did the fire signs earlier. I already did the earth signs, or I did the water signs. Now this is actually the last end of the reading of the air signs. Before this video is going to be ending soon, but I'm not yet. So just be with me for a little bit. The thing is, what I'm trying to say to you, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you have to understand that you can know exactly which position are you going, like which direction you're going, right? When you're at a stop sign, you know exactly you're going to turn left. But in your mind, you're saying, go right. Don't go left, go right. That's what it is, right? Because when I go back into, let's say, the freeway, for example, and all these signs are driving, they know exactly which direction they're going. But when I look at the air signs, they're completely, almost, in my way of saying, oh gosh, I didn't know what I'm doing. Oh crap, I basically stopped on the brakes. Oh no, there's construction. Oh crap, there's this. Oh crap, there's that. Great, my car's stuck. Doesn't even start. I don't have no brakes. Then you have the OSHIT moment. Yeah, see? Let's not go down that road. Let's not. That is not. That's when I'll actually confuse you all because you think, what is it? What? Chess, what? Freeway, what? Yeah, see? But anyway, let's go back to the air signs. But yes, you have to understand that if somebody is demanding you or commanding you or, I don't know, being mean to you, stop doing that. Just stop. Nowhere will not be the same. But be the same. Know to understand that. Just believe in your own self and think, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Do that. Because tell you the truth, air signs, you need to know that you can do better than anybody else. Yes, it's true. Okay, yes, it's true. Because, you know why? I am teaching you something. You need to learn that as your lesson. I'm like pretending like I'm like being a spectator or a speech or a speaker or a communicator or a teacher, for goodness sakes. You need to understand that. There's a lesson to be heard. There's a lesson to be known. Before I let you all go, there's one thing that you have to learn. Stay positive. You know exactly what you want. Do that. Okay? Because you need to understand that there is a possibility for everything. And just do that. To remain good. And that's what it is. Remember, if you like this video, give it a like. If you like the comment, give it a like. If you want to, follow me, you can do that too. Thank you. Thank you for watching this. Have a good day.